So do you guys have an eyebrow that's thin and the other side is thick and you're not quite sure what to do? Well, you tempted to maybe tweeze the other side to match the thinner side, or should you put some makeup on the thin side to make it thicker? Well, depending on your age, that actually kind of matters. I'm 55 years old, so I'm not going to get much, if at all, any hair growing back out. And I thankfully had my brows tattooed a while back ago, so I did put a little bit of concealer in that pocket right there to show you guys, give you guys the best tips as possible. And so for me, because I'm Asian, I'm better off with the fuller, straighter eyebrow. Now, the type of eyebrow you guys are maybe looking for is what matches, or should be looking for, is what matches your face, what works for your face, right? And also just be realistic. I mean, are you going to get more hair? Have you tried growing the hairs out and you're not getting as much hair as you do on the fuller side? Well, that's when you decide, do you mind putting makeup on every morning, or do you mind it just being a little bit off on your casual day? So once you decide what's most important to you, for me, I'm probably going to always draw mine in. I don't mind it to be a little off. I obviously exaggerated here, so the tattoo has evened my eyebrows out. But if you're not there yet to do that, definitely decide if you're going to tweeze here to make it thinner. Now, I suggest if you're more on the mature side, think about tweezing, because if you get them a little bit thinner on the thicker side, there's obviously going to be a bit more of a balance. You're not going to have to worry about always filling that other side in every day on a casual day. It's something that you may want to consider, the tattoo. But in the meantime, if you don't mind filling it in, then just fill in the side that has that high thin arch to give yourself a softer, fuller arch, right? The one that you have a little bit more color. So the best way to do that, especially if you're Asian, this could also be a video for you, or if you have just a flatter eyelid and your eyebrows just go really high up like this one, and the other side is just a little lower, a little fuller. It's a very simple fix. Now, because again that I have that the concealer over my tattoo, this little area is going to be much darker than the rest of my eyebrow hair. So I'm just going to apply some makeup right underneath here, just a little powder to kind of balance with the other side. Now I'm just going straight across. I usually just do very simple applications. You could always adjust later. You don't need to just try to worry about getting a perfect brow look, especially to try to match the other side, because you're going to spend too much time. Let's face it, we don't have that much time, right? You want to spend the least amount, but to also make it the best, right? So just try to go straight across right underneath that area, that pocket that's going really high up. Again, especially for those of you that want that fuller, straighter look, you just need to fill in that little pocket right in here. And once you've done that, you can visualize. It's a little bit easier to visualize what you need to adjust. If you need to add a little bit more color on, up in the corner, if you need to go even straighter or lower, but you're not going to get it perfectly like the other side. Part of the reason why this side of my eyebrow is naturally actually higher is I sleep on this right side. So this side of my face is a little bit more flatter than this side. Like if I put my finger over my brow bone, this has more of a kind of a three-dimensional, it comes out a little bit, whereas this side of the bone goes down further. So you're going to get a bit of a different look. So it's not just you. It's not the lack of hair sometimes, it's really the bone structure. So I'm just placing, again, a little bit of color right underneath. And you know what? Just that alone made such a big difference. I really didn't need to do that much. Don't you agree? So try this out. Let me know what you guys decide to do. Did you tweeze it? Did you fill it in? What did you decide to do? And definitely subscribe, because again, you're going to just get all these latest tips. And yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know. Thank you.